Oh hey, survivors of the Ark. With the release of Ark on PS4 and Scorched Earth just recently releasing, I thought I'd make my no-nonsense video on how to power level from 1 to 25 on official servers, as well as additional endgame leveling tips and how the game calculates all that with it written in the description below. Now, let's get into it. Before you spawn in, make sure you're in any zone that has easy next to it. From levels 1 to 4, collect nothing but fiber and berries. Once you hit your 4th level, you need to make yourself a pick and a pickaxe, and 5 to 10 spears just to keep you safe. Part of this strategy is you aren't going to make anything that's too valuable, so if you happen to die, it will be okay. From levels 5 to 10, keep collecting fiber and enough berries to keep your food up, killing any small dinos that can't outrun you. If you happen to notice you're starving a lot, do not sprint unless you absolutely have to. Once you hit that 10th level, learn bolas and use any hide you collected from before to make one bed and as many bolas as you can. Also, making a small storage box and a campfire at this time can be extremely helpful. From 10 to 15, you are going to become a hunter, killing every parasaur, Phemonia, Dilo, Dodo, Pteranodon you can, collecting as much hide as possible with your axe. Once you do hit level 15, learn wooden raft, bows, and arrows. With the hide and fiber you collected earlier, collect a little bit more wood and make rafts to level the rest of the way to 25, collecting any additional resources you may need. Now, to make any of this way more effective, there are new survivor notes spread across the map. Picture on the screen now and link to the wiki in the description below. Now, this allows you to get 100 experience and 2 times XP for 10 minutes for finding it for the first time on a new server. Now, finding this is going to allow you to make each raft for 372 experience. If you guys have made it this far, please show that like button some love. Now, this is how Ark actually calculates their experience. Now, crafting items gives you a set amount of XP, about being 186 XP after the double XP update on all official servers, where hats give you 1.2 experience per. So depending on available resources, both are a reasonable option for power leveling. Now, harvesting actions give you 0.4 per harvest action, so if you pick out a plant 3 times, you're going to get 1.2 experience for doing so. How dinos are calculated is much different. There is an equation, and I will put this equation on the screen right about now. So base experience times, in parentheses, 1 plus the level minus 1 times 0.1 or 10%. As confusing as this sounds, basically you gain 10% more experience of the dino's base XP per level. So for example, the XP for an ichthy or the dolphin is 4, so the base value is 4. So 10% of 4 is 0.4 experience. So for level 1, you're going to get that base experience of just 4 XP. For level 2, it's going to be 4 plus 0.4, equating to 4.4, and so on and so forth. A level 3 would be 4 plus the 0.48, getting that 0.4 times 2 for the levels equals 4.8. So kind of transferring this to other dinosaurs that you're going to find at lower levels, killing a 120 para would give you about 47.6 experience, and killing a 120 Rex with a base experience of 30 would give you 330 experience for killing that dinosaur. So after you do hit level 25, building metal tools in a stone base and just keep upgrading your base and its defenses is the best thing you can do. Now, if during that process you hit any points where you need to level to build that next thing you need, I recommend 2 different things. Boat parties with your tribe mates, where you guys all get together and you're building boats at the same time. That way you're all sharing that XP, and every tribe mate that's around you is going to get 93 additional XP for every boat you make, and you're going to do the same for every boat they make as well. And that can equate to a lot of experience, especially if you're later in the game and you can easily gather those materials with like a beaver and a Rex, and then with your sickle. Great thing you can do. I use that trick probably the most because you can also hop on your dinosaurs and give them a little bit of experience as well. Now, besides that, the most common and the tested method is hunting for alphas. Now, with the same math we used as before, we can find out that an alpha raptor at mid-range, so like level 60, has a base experience of 265 XP. So if you kill that with your hands or like with a gun, not using a dinosaur, you're gonna get 1,840 XP for an alpha raptor level 60. So it's gonna be a lot more if you find a high level range one. Now, same math applies with a alpha rex. If we find an alpha rex mid levels, let's say 60, you would be getting 6,195 experience. That is way more than anything else that you guys can possibly craft. So boats, and Alpha Raptors are going to be your end tip tricks. So you guys, thank you so much for watching my video on how to power level on Ark. If you found today's video helpful, please show that like button some love and subscribe for more how-tos and some fun random videos. Here's one for how to solo tame your own rock golem and an Overwatch bottle flip video, which is kind of unique and interesting. So give it a watch and I will catch you guys next time.